When it comes to weight loss and fat loss, often cardio is the first thing that people think about. But with so many options, you might wonder, should I be doing zone 2 cardio or should I just be walking to achieve my weight loss or fat loss goals? Don't worry, in today's video, I'm gonna help you get a better understanding of what type of cardio will be better for you. I'm gonna go over what zone 2 cardio is and what the benefits are, as well as the benefits of walking. And then I'm gonna compare the two for weight loss and body recomposition to help you decide which one you should be putting your time and effort into to really see results in your weight loss or fat loss journey. So as always, we're gonna get right into it, but if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so you get a notification when I release a new video, just like this one, every single week. My name's Michelle Roots, kinesiologist, personal trainer, nutrition coach, and fitness motivation specialist. I have over 18 years experience in the industry helping people increase lean muscle and decrease body fat to become the strongest, leanest, healthiest versions of themselves. And I created this channel because I want to help you as well. So if you're watching this video, I'm presuming you have one of two goals, whether it's strictly weight loss, so your goal is just to see that number go down on the scale, or it's body recomposition, meaning increasing lean muscle and dropping body fat. If your goal is weight loss, you know you should be doing some form of cardio as well as eating in a calorie deficit. If you watch any other videos on my channel, you're probably educated in that area, but you don't know what type of cardio is going to give you the most bang for your buck and really help get you to those weight loss goals. Same goes for body recomposition. You probably know you need to be strength training. You probably know you need to be eating your protein. Well, everybody should be eating their protein. And you also should be either eating at maintenance or in a slight calorie deficit to achieve that body recomposition. But should you be doing cardio as well? And what type of cardio should you be doing? Let's start by going over what zone 2 cardio actually is. Zone 2 cardio is often referred to as aerobic cardio. So it is steady state cardio performed at moderate intensity, where you are going to keep your heart rate at about 60 to 70% of your maximum heart rate for an extended duration of time. And the idea behind zone 2 cardio is by keeping your heart rate in that moderate intensity, your body is using primarily stored body fat to fuel you through that workout. I have a more specific video dedicated to zone 2 cardio and a full explanation as well as detailed calculations on how to calculate your zone 2 heart rate right here. I'll link that video in the description below if you need a little bit more information about what zone 2 cardio actually is. Now, comparing that to walking, on the other hand, walking is just a low intensity form of cardio that's incredibly accessible. And although it doesn't put your heart in that moderate intensity heart rate range, it can still be a very powerful weight loss or fat loss tool. What are some of the benefits of zone 2 cardio? Number one, higher fat oxidation. What does that mean? Zone 2 cardio, you might have heard it referred to as the fat burning zone, where your stored body fat is the primary fuel source, which in turn is better for overall body fat reduction. Number two, it helps improve endurance and aerobic capacity. Working in that zone 2 range will help improve the efficiency of your cardiovascular system, which means over time you're going to be able to work out harder and longer. Benefit number three, it will enhance mitochondrial health, which is going to give you more energy at a cellular level and potentially help with faster recovery. Benefit number four, better blood sugar regulation and improve insulin sensitivity, which in turn is essential for fat loss and just overall general health. And then benefit number five is just long-term fat loss potential. Since it's a little bit more intense than walking, zone 2 cardio, say for 30 minutes, is going to give you a little bit higher calorie burn than walking for 30 minutes, which can help improve your daily, weekly, monthly calorie deficit when done consistently. And then what about walking? What are the benefits of walking? One, low impact and accessible to all fitness levels, which makes it very sustainable and easy to incorporate into your daily routine. Two, it helps with recovery as well as reduction of stress. And if you've watched a few other videos on my channel, you might have learned that stress can be a huge determinant in whether or not you achieve your weight loss or fat loss goals. Walking can help promote blood flow to your muscles, which is going to help in recovery, especially if you're strength training. Plus, in general, it is known to help reduce stress and improve overall mood, especially if you're walking outdoors and getting fresh air. Benefit number three, it's going to help increase your NEAT, your non-exercise activity thermogenesis. This is the energy burned from non-exercise activities. So zone 2 cardio would be an exercise activity. Strength training would be an exercise activity. Going for a run would be an exercise activity. Whereas just parking further away from the grocery store or going for a walk around the block on your lunch break. These are all non-exercise activity thermogenesis, which will help increase your daily calorie burn and your total calorie deficit over time. I just want to take a minute to thank today's video sponsor, Element, one of my go-tos for replenishing my electrolytes after sweaty workouts. Electrolytes are so important for so many functions in the body, including hormonal regulation, nutrient absorption, and fluid balance. Sometimes water just isn't enough, and Element has the perfect balance of 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. And better yet, zero artificial sweeteners, zero sugar, so no junk. And now for a limited time, the Element Chocolate Medley returns. Designed to be enjoyed hot, the chocolate medley is only available when the temps drop. So enjoy these tasty flavors while you can on their own, like hot cocoa, in your coffee, or in your coziest recipes. Right now, Element is offering my listeners a free sample pack with any order. That's 8 single serving packets free with any Element order. Get yours at drinkelement.com/Michelle. This deal is only available through my link. You must go to drinklmnt.com/Michelle. Benefit number 4, also great for heart health. Walking is a great way to improve your cardiovascular health without overtraining. If you already do intense workouts a few times a week, adding walking in is not going to add more strain to your body, whereas adding an extra intense workout possibly could. And benefit number 5, very, very easy to fit into your daily and weekly routine because it can be done anywhere, anytime, really for any length of time, because in the end, anything is better than nothing. So now that we know the benefits of both sound pretty great, let's compare walking and zone 2 cardio for weight loss and body recomposition. We'll look at 3 factors: calorie burn and intensity, sustainability, and its effect on body composition. 1, calorie burn and intensity. So in terms of calories burned per minute, zone 2 cardio is going to win that battle, just simply because it's a little bit higher intensity. This can make a difference if you're looking to increase your overall calorie deficit for the day. So if you only have 30 minutes to work out, zone 2 cardio is going to give you a little bit more bang for your buck than just walking when it comes to calories burned. Now, factor number 2, sustainability, meaning can you keep this up for a very long period of time very easily. Walking is going to be much easier to sustain daily just because it's so easy to fit into your daily routine. And really, if you're walking for a longer period of time at a lower intensity, it's still going to result in a high calorie burn. And then the third piece is the effect on body composition, meaning your percentage of body fat to muscle. Now, if your goal is body recomposition, meaning you are looking to increase lean muscle, drop body fat, to change the shape of your body, start to see some muscle definition happening, of course, your number one focus should be strength training. You should be strength training minimum 3 times a week, applying progressive overload. I have a million videos already on my channel talking about that, but a combination of great nutrition, zone 2 cardio, and walking can be a great recipe to not only build your endurance, but also burn body fat. If you are improving your cardiovascular health through either intense walking or zone 2 cardio, that is also going to translate into your strength training workouts, because if you've ever done compound lifts, barbell deadlifts, barbell back squats, like bigger lifts where you're working more muscle groups at the same time, you will find when you're on the last few reps of a heavy set of, say, deadlifts, your heart rate is through the roof. So if you can do zone 2 cardio or intense walking and start to improve your cardiovascular endurance, that's going to translate into your strength training, because you're going to be able to lift heavier, you're going to be able to lift more reps without getting gassed out. Sometimes it's not necessarily your muscles burning out, it's your heart. Because a lot of these exercises, we call them sneaky cardio at my studio. Your heart rate is going to be up towards the end. So if you can improve your cardiovascular fitness, it's going to translate into your strength training workouts. And in turn, that's going to help you build your muscle. But with that being said, you can still see great results in a body recomposition with strength training, great nutrition, and just walking. So now that we have all the information, Michelle, just tell us which one should we be doing? Zone 2 cardio or walking or both or none? Really, just like anything else, this is going to come down to you. And what do I mean by you? I mean your lifestyle, your goals, your timeline on your goals, and how much time do you have to dedicate to your workout consistently week after week after week without adding more strain on your life or adding more stress? What can you consistently, realistically fit in throughout the week? So if you find I can literally squeeze in 3 strength training sessions a week, and then I can try and go for a 15 or 20-minute walk every single day, perfect. That's a great place to start. Dial in your nutrition, and if your goal is body recomposition, you can still see results. Now, if you are someone who has more time available, and maybe oftentimes I tell people, even if you're at the gym to do your 3 strength training workouts, is there a way you can fit in some walking or cardio at the end of your strength training workout before you leave? So maybe you have time for 10, 15, 20 minutes of zone 2 cardio. You can fit that in at the end of your strength training workouts. Great, but if you don't have time for that, it doesn't mean you can't see results. Zone 2 cardio is going to be effective in calorie burn as well as building your cardiovascular endurance. Walking is an easy way to fit more movement into your day without adding more strain, without adding overtraining. It can be fit in different increments throughout the day. It can be a 5-minute walk in the morning. It could be a 15-minute walk at lunch. And it's just increasing your overall daily movement. Now, again, this also comes down to, do you want body recomposition, or do you only care about that number on the scale? You don't care about having lean muscle. You're not strength training at all, and you really just want to do cardio and see that number go down on the scale. I really think you should choose the latter, because muscle is the most amazing thing, especially as we age. But I'm not here to judge. If your goal is strictly weight loss, then yes, incorporating some zone 2 cardio as well as daily movement, so walking daily, is going to help you reach your weight loss goals, of course, combined with proper nutrition. For body recomposition, ultimately, I believe the best approach is strength training 3 to 5 times a week, trying to fit in 1 to 2 zone 2 cardio sessions for 30 to 45 minutes, and then trying to hit a daily step count. So whether it's 6,000 to 8,000 steps a day, if you can hit 10,000 steps a day, that's great. But just look at what you're doing now. I would say, say you're hitting 5,000 steps a day now, is there a way you can increase that to 7,000 and just increase your daily movement? That is going to help a lot long-term in reaching your fat loss goals. In the end, remember, we are doing this fitness thing, the strength training, the cardio, the eating healthier. It's not only to look a certain way, it's to feel better. It's to feel more energized. It's to improve your overall general health for longevity in life so that you can enjoy your life, and that you are now doing preventative measures to help improve the quality and the longevity of your life. Zone 2 cardio and walking daily is going to help you with that. So calorie burn is great, looking a certain way is great, and it's okay to have those goals, but just remember, we're doing this for overall health. Summarize this video with a few key takeaways. Zone 2 cardio and walking are both amazing for weight loss and fat loss. They can also work together amazingly to support weight loss as well as cardiovascular endurance and heart health. And just remember, don't compare yourself to anybody else. If you currently only have time to dedicate to your strength training sessions and daily walking, do that and do it consistently and do it well. You can also make walking a little bit more intense. I have a weight vest that I put on and I walk on my walking pad in the basement, and that brings my heart rate a little bit higher and makes it a little bit intense. If you have a treadmill that goes up on an incline, you can get closer to that zone 2 heart rate or increase the intensity of your walking by doing things like that, being aware of your pace. So if you only have time to walk and you don't have time to fit in these structured zone 2 cardio sessions, you can still increase the intensity and the duration of your walking to achieve very, very similar results. So there you go, guys. As always, I hope this video was helpful. I get a lot of questions about the walking pad that I have on my Instagram as well as here, because I'm obsessed with it in my basement in front of the TV, which helps me get my steps in every day. I put a link in the video description to the walking pad that I use and love that helps me increase my daily step count. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the video comments below. Make sure you give this video a like if you enjoyed it. And if you need help with your fitness or your nutrition, you can learn more about my one-on-one online fitness and nutrition coaching program, where you work with me one-on-one to create a personalized plan to get you to your weight loss or body recomposition goals. I'll link the information to that program in the description below. And as always, have a great day, guys, and I will see you in the next one.